and words this morning when I said the wrong thing. Happy birthday. Right away. Afflicted. If she'd have been nice and compassionate like the Lord would, she'd have came over and just kind of hugged me and said, "Oh, that's all right, it was yesterday, I forgive you." You see the difference? God touched him instead of afflicted him. That's good, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, last two things. It reveals God's compassion. We are always, Jacob, and I put we, and I'll show you my notes later, I didn't put Jacob, I put we are always reminded why we limp.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the reason is? Because we spent time with God.
Yeah.
We spent time with God. That's why we limp. We spent time with God. That reveals His compassion towards us. Lastly, it reveals God's compassion because we're not complaining why we limp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the difference. Everybody around them church people? I don't know if I ever told you this story before. We had this man of God who used to come preach revivals for us named Bobby Thompson. Bobby Thompson was known as the Eagle Preacher. Years ago, he come and preached revival for us over in Cicero. He said that the lady he pastored at the church at the time, she had started to raise her grandson. And this lady was a chronic complainer. Come into church, she's one of those pastors you meet at the door, and you don't ever want to say, "Sis, how you feeling today?" You know, because then you get the list of this long, you know. He said, well, that day he made a mistake and asked her how she was doing. Well, my heart this, blood pressure this and that and the other. He said, next 20 minutes, it's time for church. I hadn't talked to nobody but her. So time went by. He said, then she started raising the grandson. Come in one day, little guy, let's say about the size of Graham here, and or Grant here, and said, come in, he kneeled down a little bit and said, "How you doing today, young man?" He said, "Oh, Pastor, my heart's bad, blood pressure's this." He rattled off everything that Grandma had been rattling off.
Wow.
You know why he done that? Because that's all he knew was to be that complaining person. Here's the difference. Compassion, at this point, we're not complaining about the limp. We're just happy we've been touched by God.
Amen.
That's the difference. Amen?
Amen.
That's the difference. You can come in and tell me about your blood pressure, but also tell me that God's got it under control through medication. You can tell me you got a bad heart, but you've got a pacemaker that God gives wisdom to the doctor to put in you to get things right. You can tell me your arthritis is real bad, but you're on some kind of medication to help take the pain away. You can tell me all the other stuff, but you got to tell me that God's in the middle of it too. Amen?
Amen.
You got to tell me that. I'm telling you, there's really something in this message for us today. And revival happened for me this morning. Sitting in that stupid little chair, realizing I don't need the things of the earth. I need to be having these spiritual things. Hey, having Jacob or having Isaac as my dad, because you know that's the lineage, the fathers of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, it always goes back to that. He had good lineage. I'd rather have a good inheritance, amen, than lineage coming from God. I hope that'll help you today. Wrestling with God. You got to do it alone. It's dark at night. You hold on to you receive. Whatever the last one was, I never forgot. I hope it's been helpful today. I don't know anybody's needs here today. Sister Trish come and Pastor will come again and take the service. If you have need in your heart, would you come and pray?
And with us